And a good evening, everybody. It's the Millerman down here at the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council Chambers. We're not officially starting yet, but I wanted to let you know we are down here, and we will be bringing you the results of the Tribal Council elections today for Black Pipe Community, Butte Creek Community, Grass Mountain Community, also Ideal Community, Milks Camp Community, Parmalee Community, Soldier Creek Community, Spring Creek Community, and Two Strike Community. We just wanted to again let everybody know that we are here, and we're getting some numbers. I think we have St. Francis here already. We're just doing a brief introduction, and then we'll come back in about 5 minutes. Yep. Oh, you want this? I can read this. Yeah. All right. Shakira just brought some cool information up to me real quick, and RST Election Board would like to thank the following for all the help with the 2026 Rosebud Sioux Tribes General Election. All the community judges, RST VP Lisa Whitepipe, RST Treasurer Wayne Boyd, RST Secretary Tanya Marie Marshall, also the Automated Election Services, Burnett, Tyler, and Jacob. Also want to give a big shout out to the RST Finance staff, the Rosebud Sioux Tribes Admin Assistant Melvin, shot with 2 arrows, Jr., great guy. Also the Rosebud Sioux Tribe Election Board, Shakira, Esther, Joe, and Kelly. Also Pajuka Z, and the drum group with Weston and Chance Jordan are going to be singing here. They're going to be doing a song for us before we get everything officially underway. Beverly Medicine Blanket for the meal, and I can attest that the stew is really good. And also Bernadette Oliver, Gayleen and Shannon, RST Koya Channel 93, RST Communications, of course us, Raj is here, and also the RST General Operations Department here at the Tribal Building, all the candidates, and all the voters who turned out and made their voices heard. So, with that said, we are going to send it back up to the station for a few minutes, and we will be back down. So, yeah. But we'll send it back up to the station real quick, and we'll be back. And a good evening, everybody. It's Middleman back, and I want to thank Roger, who is manning all of the cameras and such here tonight for the election results. Of course, the Rosebud Sioux Tribe General election being held today. And before we get started, we are going to have a prayer song from the Bashuta Z drum group, that is Weston and Chance Jordan. And then following that, we're going to have a invocation by Ken Ledoux. So, gentlemen,
have you already done 73?
go ahead.
Yeah, you already did. Yeah.
Standing, Ken Ledoux is going to have an invocation.
As we gather here, let's keep in mind as we conduct the business of the people, it's a very difficult time to tabulate what the people's wishes are in terms of how we govern ourselves. Let's pray for those who have done the work on making sure that this election is conducted in an orderly, correct manner. Let's pray for those community people who face the voters and deal with completing all of the work that goes into what concludes here tonight. Let's not also forget that this is a fair time and we need to all be safe and care for one another and try to have a safe season. Some of the results that may take place may not be each person's thoughts of who they think is right, but it is the voice of the people collectively that elects the people that sit in this room to conduct the business of the tribe. Let us not forget those who have prepared the food, those who are incarcerated, those who are in the military, those who are ill. And let's not forget those who have had losses in their families. So continue to keep everyone in your prayers, and especially for the young ones as they start this new school year. Thank you, Ken.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live, and I want to thank Ken Ledoux for the invocation, and also the Pajuta Z drum group. Again, Weston and Chance Jordan and sons of Shorty Jordan. Thank you both very much. Did a very, very awesome job with the prayer song this evening.
Number 8, when you're ready.
All right, we're going to get some results being read here in just a moment, just to let you know. Ready? Okay. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be putting some numbers up here on the board, or they are, I apologize, and get some unofficial results until they are, of course, certified by the Rosebud Sioux Tribe Election Board. And got a lot of people involved. Again, these are the official time of the year for the election. And again, tonight's results are unofficial. And I want to thank the RST Election Board for all their hard work and everything that they've done to make this election happen here tonight. Always the same Thursday of the fair here on the Rosebud. So here we go. We're getting ready here. And we will keep you up to date as we do. If you look at your screen on RST channel 93. Yep. Yeah, she is ready to give us some results here. Yep, we
So
are.
my first community I'm going to be announcing is St. Francis Community.
St. Francis Community.
And this is how St. Francis Community voted for Black Pipe. Oh, yes, Black Pipe. Christopher Eagle Bear, 93. Vincent Charging Hawk, 79.
Okay.
Moving on to Butte Creek Community. Butte Creek Community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 102.
102.
C. Steve Gray, 72.
Number 9.
That's how they voted for Butte Creek. Moving on to Grass Mountain.
This is again for Black Pipe Community voters.
Michelle Hollowhorn there, 104. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 68. That's how they voted for Grass Mountain. Moving on to Ideal Community. Tennille Blackfeather, 72.
Hang on to your.
Charles Dubray Jr., 100. That's how they voted Ideal Community. Or Ideal. Moving on to Knox Camp Community. William Willie Bearshield, 94. Marla C. Bullbear, 77. And that's how they voted for Knox Camp. For Oak Creek, unopposed, Steve Denoyer Jr. Okay, moving on to Parmalee Community. Eileen Shotwood Tularo, 94. Tori Joel Barron, 82. That's how they voted for Parmalee. Moving on to Soldier Creek. Wesley Running Jr., 122. Tamalon Wilcox, 54. That's how they voted for Soldier Creek. Moving on to Spring Creek. Lila Kilsensight, 94. Berlin Walking Eagle, 83. For Two Strike, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 97. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 80. So we are going to move on to Two Strike Community. Way at the end. Okay, this is how Black Pipe voted for their own community. Vincent Eagle Bear. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Vince. Christopher Eagle Bear, 37. Vincent Charging Hawk, 69. For Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 59. C. Steve Brave, 44. And that's how they voted for Butte Creek. Moving on to Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 54. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 54. Moving on to Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 49. Charles DeBray Jr., 51. Moving on to Mouse Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 65. Marla C. Bull Bear, 40. And Oak Creek is unopposed. Moving on to Parmalee Community, Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 62. Tori Joe Barron, 46. Moving on to Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 86.
11.
Tamalon Wilcox, 22.
11.
Moving on to Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensite, 65. Berlin Walking Eagle, 43. For Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 51. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 58.
Number 10.
Okay, now our next community we're going to be going to is Black Pipe. And this is how they voted for Black Pipe Community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 28. Vincent Charging Hawk, 25. For Butte Creek Community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 27. C. Steve Brave, 26. Moving on to Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 26. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 26. Moving on to Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 26. Charles DeBray Jr., 27. Moving on to Melks Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 31. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 22. And again, Oak Creek, Steve Denoyer Jr., running unopposed. Moving on to Parmalee, Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 25. Tori Joe Barron, 28. And moving on to Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 37. Tamalon Wilcox, 16. Moving on to Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensite, 24.
12.
And Berlin Walking Eagle, 29. Moving on to two-strike community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 29. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 23.
Number 11.
Our next community we have is Soldier Creek. Soldier Creek. Okay, for Soldier Creek, they voted for Black Pipe community Christopher Eagle Bear, 38. Vincent Charging Hawk, 30. For Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 32. C. Steve Brave, 37. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 35. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 34. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 39. Charles Dubray Jr., 29. Knox Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 42. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 27. And Oak Creek is unopposed. For Parmalee, Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 29. Tori Joe Barron, 39. For Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 49. Tamalon Wilcox, 21. For Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensight, 32.
13.
And Verlin Walking Eagle, 36.
12.
For Two-Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 38. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 30.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Thank you, guys. Okay, we're moving on to Parmalee Community. And this is how Parmalee voted for Black Pipe. Christopher Eagle Bear, 83. Vincent Charging Hawk, 90. Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 105. C. Steve Brave, 67. Moving on to Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 89. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 83. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 98. And Charles Dubray Jr., 71. Moving on to Mouse Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 104. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 66. Moving on to Oak Creek, they are unopposed. Moving on to Parmalee Community, Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 110. Tori Joe Barron, 64. Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 129. Tamalon Wilcox, 42. Spring Creek Community, Lila Kills Insight, 90.
I got them right here, I'm not there yet.
Berlin Walking Eagle, 80. Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 91. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 75. We're moving. Hi. And thank you. Moving on to, thank you. Moving on to Ring Thunder Community. Where are you? Okay. So Ring Thunder voted for Black Pipe Community Christopher Eagle Bear, 12. Vincent Charging Hawk, 21. For Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 21. C. Steve Brave, 13. Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 20. And Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 14. Thank you. Moving on to Ideal Community. Tennille Blackfeather, 20. Charles Dubray Jr., 14. Moving on to Mouse Camp. William Willie Bearshield, 16. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 18. Oak Creek is run unopposed. Okay, this is how they voted for Parmalee. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 15. Tori Jo Barron, 19. And this is Soldier Creek's Wesley Running Jr., 26. And Tamalon Wilcox, 8. And this is how it is in Spring Creek. Lila Kills Insight, 12. Berlin Walking Eagle, 22. And Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 24. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 10. Voted for Black Pipe, Christopher Eagle Bear, 151. Vincent Charging Hawk, 134. Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 151. C. Steve Brave, 135. Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 181. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 105. Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 145. Charles Dubray Jr., 139. Melks Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 145. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 142. Oak Creek is run unopposed. Huh? Marla? 142. Is that the only one?
So is that 14?
Good.
Yeah, 14, so 15.
Okay, so for Parmalee Community, Rosebud voted for Eileen Shaw with 2 arrows, 135. Tori Jo Barron, 153. Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 221. Tamalon Wilcox, 65. Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensite, 160. Verlin Wakaneagle, 127. Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 173. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 105.
Do you need a different marker, Gailey? Give that to her.
Okay, we're moving on to
Stop this one, Gailey.
Upper Cut Meat Community, way at the end, Gailey. So for Black Pipe Community, Christopher Eagle Bear, 11. Vincent Charging Hawk, 20. Moving on to Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 18.
16,
C. Steve Brave,
16,
13.
17,
Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 16. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 15. Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 16. Charles Dubray Jr., 13. For Milks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 17. Marla C. Bull Bear, 12. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. And for Parmalee Community, Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 28. Tori Joe Barron, 3. For Social Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 16. Oh, who was that? Oh, for Tori. Tori Joe Barron, 3. Okay, for Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 16. And Tamalon Wilcox, 15. For Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensite, 17. Berlin Wakaneagle, 14. And for Two Strike, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 13. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 18. And this is Antelope Community, or Antelope South. So it'll be, if it's not there, it's got to be at the end. Is it in the front?
Village, go on.
Sichongu Village, it might be under.
Right there.
Got it? Okay. So this is how Sichongu Village voted for Black Kite. Christopher Eagle Bear, 8. Vincent Charging Hawk, 11. Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 10. C. Steve Brave, 9. Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 4. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 15. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 9. Charles Dubray Jr., 10. Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 9. Marla C. Bull Bear, 10. Oak Creek is run unopposed. And this is how they voted for Parmalee Community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 7. Tori Joe Barron, 12. Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 16. Tamalon Wilcox, 3. Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensight, 6.
16.
Berlin Wakaneagle, 13. And for Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 13. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 6. And that's how Antelope South voted. And my next community I have is Swift Bear. Swift Bear. Okay, this is how Swift Bear voted for Black Pipe Community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 24. Vincent Charging Hawk, 28. For Butte Creek, Dr. Tommy Keller, 26. C. Steve Brave, 25. Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 30. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 19. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 23. Charles DeBray Jr., 24. Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 25. Marla C. Bullbear, 26.
Okay.
And Oak
sounds
Creek
good.
is run unopposed.
All right, thank you, Bubba.
Third. And this is how they voted for Parmalee Community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 26. Tori Joe Barron, 24. Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 33. Tamalon Wilcox, 17. This is Spring Creek Community. Lila Kilsensight, 25. Berlin Wakaneagle, 25. This is how they voted for Two Strike Community. Ivor Crow Eagle III, 23. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 26. These ones here. Our next community that I'll be doing is Spring Creek. So this is how Spring Creek voted for Black Pipe Community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 28. Vincent Charging Hawk, 26. Butte Creek, Dr. Tommy Keller, 43. C. Steve Brave, 13. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 34. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 24. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 31. Charles DeBray Jr., 25. And this is how they voted for Melks Camp. William Willie Bearshield, 28. Marla C. Bullbear, 28. Oak Creek, they are run unopposed. Hold on. Okay, and this is how they voted for Parmalee Community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 32. Tori Joe Barron, 26. Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 39. Tamalon Wilcox, 19. Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensight, 21. Berlin Wakaneagle, 37. And Two Strike, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 28. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 26. Our next community is He Dog. And this is how He Dog voted for Black Pike community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 18. Vincent Charging Hawk, 16. For Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 13. C. Steve Brave, 21. For Grass Mountain community, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 16. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 17. This is how they voted for Ideal Community. Tennille Blackfeather, 24. Charles Dubray Jr., 10. Melks Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 16. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 18. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. Moving on to Parmalee Community, Eileen Shot with 2 arrows, 16. Tori Joe Barron, 18. Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 30. Tamalon Wilcox, 4. Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensight, 11. Verlin Walkeneagle, 23. Moving on to 2 strike, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 21. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 11. This one. And here is Antelope Community. Got some big numbers on Antelope Community.
I figured that.
And here's how Antelope oh gee, sorry guys. Let me get a drink. So here's how Antelope voted for Black Pipe. Christopher Eagle Bear, 199. Vincent Charging Hawk, 187. Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 192. C. Steve Brave, 198. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 212. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 174. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 196. Charles Dubray Jr., 196.
Whoa.
Melks Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 215. Marla C. Bull Bear, 178. Oak Creek is run unopposed. And here's how they voted for Parmalee. For Oak Creek are Marla's was 178. Got it? Okay, so moving on to Parmalee Community, Eileen Shot with 2 arrows, 165. Tori Joe Barron, 227. Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 294. And Tamalon Wilcox, 98. Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensight, 184. Berlin Walkeneagle, 208. And this is how they voted for 2 strike. Ivor Crow Eagle III, 246. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 142. That's how Antelope voted. Okay, our next community is Oak Creek. Wake up out there, people. Ah, your heads are sitting down.
Where?
John. Here's how Oak Creek voted for Black Pipe. Christopher Eagle Bear, 29. Vincent Charging Hawk, 29. This is Butte Creek Community. Dr. Tammy Keller, 16. C. Steve Brave, 43. Grass Mountain. Excuse me. Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 32. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 29. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 25.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Charles Dubray Jr., 35. Milks Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 40. Marla C. Bullbear, 18. Oak Creek is run unopposed. For Parmalee Community, they voted for Eileen Schott with 2 arrows, 30. Tori Jo Barron, 30. For Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 42. Do you need another marker? And Tamalon Wilcox, 18. Did you put Wesley's 42? 42. Okay. Moving on to Spring Creek Community. Lila Kilsensight, 35. And Berlin Walking Eagle, 25. And for Two Strike Community, they voted Ivor Crow Eagle III, 44. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 13.
Okay, we need to do a correction up on top for Parmalee Community.
For what community?
It's the Parmalee results.
Okay.
She wrote down Lila as 30 and Lila should have had 90.
Okay, hold on. So Parmalee.
Mm-hmm. Look at Lila's numbers and Berlin's.
For which one now?
Parmalee Community.
Parmalee.
And then
Right
Spring
here.
Creek.
So Lila should be 90.
Yeah,
Give
we
me.
should put 30 on there.
So you need to change. Go to Parmalee Community. Go
Right here,
down
I'll show you
Parmalee,
where it's at.
and change it to 90.
So just announce a correction.
We are making a correction from Parmalee Community on Spring Creek Community. Lila Kilsensight had 90 votes and Berlin Walking Eagle had 80.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
So that's a little correction there. Thank you. Okay, so where are we at on Oak Creek?
We're done.
Oh, we're done with Oak Creek?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll continue.
Okay, our next community is Corn Creek. So this is how Corn Creek community voted for Black Pipe. Christopher Eagle Bear, 12. Vincent Charging Hawk, 26. Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 15. C. Steve Brave, 22. Moving down to Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 22. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 16. Moving on to Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 17. Charles Dubray Jr., 21. Melks Camp, William Willie Bearshield, 21. Marla C. Bullbear, 11. Oak Creek is run unopposed. And this is how they voted for Parmalee Community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 22. Tori Jo Barron, 16. For Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 21. Tamalon Wilcox, 17. For Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensight, 19. Berlin Walking Eagle, 19. Moving on to Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 19. Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 17. And that's how Corn Creek voted. Okay, my next community I have going on is Grass Mountain. And this is how Grass Mountain voted for Black Pipe Community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 26. Vincent Charging Hawk, 27. For Butte Creek Community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 29. C. Steve Brave, 27. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 36. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 22. Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 34. Charles Dubray Jr., 18. Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 36. And Marla C. Bullbear, 17. My mouth is dry. And for Oak Creek, they are run unopposed. And this is how they voted for Parmalee Community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 35. Tori Jo Barron, 23. And this is how it is for Soldier Creek Community. Wesley Running Jr., 47. Tamalon Wilcox, 9. For Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensight, 23. Berlin Walking Eagle, 32. And for Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 31. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 22. And that's how they voted in Grass Mountain. Okay, my next community I have is Horse Creek. Okay, this is how Horse Creek voted for Black Pipe, Christopher Eagle Bear, 12. Vincent Charging Hawk, 14. For Butte Creek Community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 13. C. Steve Brave, 14. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 17. And Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 9. Tennille, for Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 13. Charles Dubray Jr., 13. For Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 13. Marla C. Bullbear, 12. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. And here's how Horse Creek voted for Parmalee. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 15. Tori Jo Barron, 12. For Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 17. Tamalon Wilcox, 9. For Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensight, 14. Berlin Wacaneagle, 12. And for Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 16. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 9. And that's how Horse Creek voted. Okay, here is South Ideal. Here's South Ideal. Okay, here's how South Ideal voted for Black Pipe Community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 39. Vincent Charging Hawk, 19. For Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller, 30. C. Steve Brave, 31. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 40. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 19. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 41. Charles Dubray Jr., 20. For Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 32. Marla C. Bull Bear, 29. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. And this is how Ideal South voted for Parmalee. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 39. Tori Jo Barron, 22. For Soldier Creek Community, Wesley Running Jr., 31. Tamalon Wilcox, 29. For Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensight, 20. And Berlin Wacaneagle, 40. And here's how they voted for Two Strike Community. Ivor Crow Eagle III, 37. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 22. And that's how Ideal South voted. And I have Ideal North. And here's how Ideal North voted for Black Pipe Community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 9. Vincent Charging Hawk, 13. For Butte Creek Community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 12. C. Steve Brave, 8. Grass Mountain Community, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 15. And Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 5. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 22. Charles Dubray Jr., 0.
Thank you, guys.
Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 13. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 8. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. Parmalee Community, they voted for Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 20. Tori Jo Barron, 2. Soldier Creek, Wesley Running Jr., 7. Tamalon Wilcox, 14. Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensight, 10. And Berlin Wacaneagle, 12. Moving on to Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 14. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 8. And that's how Ideal North voted. Our next community we have here is Bull Creek. And this is how Bull Creek voted for Black Pipe. Christopher Eaglebear, 5. Vincent Charging Hawk, 17. For Butte Creek Community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 6. C. Steve Brave, 16. For Grass Mountain Community, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 13. And Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 8. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 5. Charles Dubray Jr., 16. Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 20. Marla C. Bullbear, 2. And Oak Creek has run unopposed. And this is how they voted for Parmalee Community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 17. Tori Joe Barron, 5. For Soldier Creek Community, sorry. Wesley Running Jr., 12. Tamalon Wilcox, 10. For Spring Creek Community, Lila Kilsensight, 16. And Berlin Walking Eagle, 6. And here's how they voted for Two Strike. Ivor Crow Eagle the third, 10. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 12. And that's how they voted for Bull Creek. And that's what all I have for right now, people. Thank you. And this is how Butte Creek community voted for Black Pipe. Christopher Eagle Bear, 6. Vincent Charging Hawk, 10. For Butte Creek community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 11. C. Steve Brave, 9. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 6. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 9. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 9. And Charles DeBray Jr., 9. Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 12. Marla C. Bull Bear, 6. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this is how they voted for Parmalee community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 11. And Tori Joe Barron, 6. For Soldier Creek community, Wesley Running Jr., 11. And Tamalon Wilcox, 6. For Spring Creek community, Lila Kilsensight, 8. And Verlin Walking Eagle, 8. And this is how they voted for Two Strike. Ivor Crow Eagle III, 14. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 3. And our next community and our last is Melks Camp. Okay. And here is how Melks Camp voted for Black Pike community. Christopher Eagle Bear, 8. Vincent Charging Hawk, 16. For Butte Creek community, Dr. Tammy Keller, 5. C. Steve Brave, 18. For Grass Mountain, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear, 13. Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson, 9. For Ideal Community, Tennille Blackfeather, 14. Charles DeBray Jr., 10. For Melks Camp Community, William Willie Bearshield, 15. And Marla C. Bull Bear, 10. And Oak Creek is run unopposed. Oh. Where are you next now? Okay, here is how Melks Camp voted for Parmalee community. Eileen shot with 2 arrows, 17. Tori Joe Barron, 7. For Soldier Creek community, Wesley Running Jr., 17. Tamalon Wilcox, 6. For Spring Creek, Lila Kilsensight, 12. And Verlin Walking Eagle, 12. For Two Strike community, Ivor Crow Eagle III, 12. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear, 11. And that's how Melks Camp voted.
Some got scared.
And now we're going to go off and start reading our community officers.
What about the total?
Oh, you want totals?
Yeah.
Right here.
Where's you? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, these are the totals right here.
Going to continue here, and we have the unofficial totals. We will start with the tribal council seat for Black Pipe Community. It was Christopher Eaglebear with 876, and Vincent Charging Hawk with 907. For the tribal council seat for Butte Creek, these are unofficial results. Dr. Tammy Keller with 936. And C. Steve Brave with 861. For the tribal council.
861.
Yes, 861, I'm sorry. Unofficial results for tribal council seat for Grass Mountain. Michelle Hollowhorn Bear with 1,015, and Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson with 774. Unofficial results for the tribal council seat for Ideal Community. Tennille Blackfeather with 928. And Charles Dubray Jr. with 851. Unofficial results for the tribal council seat for Milks Camp. Willie Bearshield with 1,009. And Marla C. Bullbear with 777. For the tribal council seat for Parmalee, unofficial results, Eileen shot with 2 arrows with 950. And Tori Joe Barron with 864. Unofficial results for tribal council seat for Soldier Creek Community. Wesley Running Jr. with 1,303. And Tamalin Wilcox with 502. For the tribal council seat for Spring Creek, unofficial, Lila Kilsensite, 898. And Berlin Walking Eagle with 906. And the final unofficial tally for the two-stripe tribal council seat, Ivor Crow Eagle III with 1,044. And Donna Hollowhorn Bear with 727. Once again, I've been asked to let those who came out with the totals that we just read, who were in the lead, if you would like to come down and say a few words here this evening, you're more than welcome. Again, those with the top vote getters, these are unofficial results until certified by the RST election committee. And I have Ivor Kriegel III.
Can you wait until they all get here?
Okay.
And that way we can have everybody together.
Sure.
But the boys wanted to do an honor song
All
first
right,
before
that
we do
sounds
all
good.
of that.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to wait, everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to go into the community elections, and we are going to start with the Antelope Community Vice President, Edie Harrison with 193. And Angel Iron Shell Fast Course with 209. For Black Pipe Community President, William Morrison with 14. Marla Ferguson with 31. Am I doing this right? Next community is Corn Creek Community President, and Gary Blackbear with 21, and Leroy Morrison Jr. with 16. The next is Parmalee Community President, Lisa Schott with 77. Charlotte Young with 27. Philip P.J. Belanger with 46. And Lee Afraid of Eagle with 19. Again, these are all unofficial. For Parmalee Community Vice President was Alicia Bickrow with 110, and Angel Fubo with 58. For Parmalee Community Secretary, Mariah Shot with 2 arrows with 79, and Ramona Straight with 89. For St. Francis President Community, Bonnie Harryshirt with 56, Sharon Barrow with 27, Sheldon Larby with 30, and Monica Whiting with 64. For St. Francis Vice President for the community, unofficial, Anthony Bordeaux with 130, and JB Young with 35. For St. Francis Community Treasurer is Johanna Brave with 102, and Sherry Cornelius with 74.
Oh my God, I can't go any lower.
You're fine. Be laying on the floor. No, I'm joking. All right, we go now to Soldier Creek Community President position. Unofficial, Samantha Jones with 21. Donald Jones with 21. And Summer Rain Roulard with 28. For Soldier Creek Community Treasurer, unofficial results, Destiny Blacklant Stimple with 46, and Rhonda Blacklant Meek with 23. For the two-strike community president's position, Martina Croegal with 67, and Lorna Spaditel with 39. And finally, for two-strike community vice president, Ida Marshall with 63, and Gerald C. Metcalf with 41. Again, those are the unofficial results, and that wraps that up. Congratulations to the candidates. All right, good evening again, everybody. It's Millerman with you here down at the Tribal Council Chambers. Once again, the unofficial results were just read, and if you are a candidate that came out on top in the general election from today, the 27th of August 2026, if you would like to stop down here at the Tribal Council Chambers in the next few minutes, half hour, whatever the case may be, and make a statement to the voters who voted for you, you're more than welcome to do that. And we also have the Pajutazi drum group here with Weston and Chance Jordan for a honor song as well. So if you'd like to come down, we'd like to thank the Rosebud Sioux Tribe Election Board, Shakira, Esther, Joe, and Kelly. Also the Rosebud Sioux Tribe Administrative Assistant. That is it's Melvin Shot with 2 Arrows Jr. Does an awesome job. RST Finance and Staff. Also the Automated Election Services. Burnett, Tyler, and Jacob. Also the RST Secretary, Tanya Marshall. RST Treasurer, Wayne Boyd. RST Vice President, Lisa Whitepipe. And all of the community judges. Great work, all of you. And the RST Election Board, again, thanks each and every one of you. And helping with the 2026 Rosebud Sioux Tribe General Election. And we'd also like to acknowledge Beverly Medicine Blanket for the meal. It was awesome, beef stew and such, as well as Bernadette Oliver, Gayleen, and Shannon. Also, of course, RST Communications Channel 93 YouTube channel, and KOIA. Also Jeff at the radio station, Roger as well. Roger here, and doing a great job. Roger Ellard as always, and Quentin. You're Clint Eastwood to me. So. No, just kidding. I know, right? Just Q, man. All right. RST General Operations, of course, baby. All of the candidates and all of the voters who turned out and made their voices heard. So we're down here now. If you want to stop in, all of the candidates, I can go over the unofficial results one more time for those that maybe weren't tuned in and didn't have a chance to listen. I would go first of all for the Black Pipe Community seat for Tribal Council. It was Crystal Eagle Bear, unofficial now, with 876. Vincent Charging Hawk with 907. Very close race there. For the Tribal Council seat, unofficial for Butte Creek, Dr. Tammy Keller with 936. And Steve Brave with 861. For the Tribal Council seat for Grass Mountain, unofficial results, Michelle Hollowhorn Bear with 1,015, and Vanessa Red Hawk Thompson with 774. Also for the Tribal Council seat, unofficial for the Ideal Community, it was Tennille Blackfeather with 928, and Charles DeBray Jr. with 851. And for the Tribal Council seat, unofficial results for Milks Camp, it was Willie Bearshield with 1,009, and Marla C. Bullbear with 777. Unofficial results for Tribal Council seat for Parnley was Eileen Shot with 2 Arrows with 950, and Tori Joe Barron with 864. Tribal Council seat, unofficial results for Soldier Creek was Wesley Running Jr. with 1,303, and Tamerlane Wilcox with 502. For the Tribal Council seat for Spring Creek, it was Verlin Walking Eagle with 906, and Lila Kilsensight with 898. Very close race there. 49.8 to 50.2% of the vote for the final tally. And for Tribal Council seat unofficial for Two Strike was Ivor Croigle III with 1,044, and Donna Hollowhorn Bear with 727. Again, those are the unofficial results, but those are the tallies that were passed to me as far as the final vote counts for each of those council seats. So congratulations to those who were victorious in the election for the 2026 year here for the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council. It's good to see some new faces on the council, and with that, we'll send it back up to the station for a little bit. We're going to have some of the candidates. They've got a couple here now. Comments to the listening public here. So far, we do have Ira Proigo III, and also we do have Merlin here. So as soon as we get done with the formalities or whatever the case may be here, and we get a few more of the candidates who want to make their way up here to the tribal council chambers here in Rosebud to make some remarks to our listening public here, both on RST Communications, YouTube channel 93, and of course the KOIA airwaves as well, with Jeff manning the board up there, and everything like that. We will bring that back to you as soon as we're ready for that. So with that said, we'll go back up to the station there, Jeff, and we'll let you know what's going on. Again, we are back live here down at the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council Chambers as we are just wrapping up the 2026 RST general election, and got a new few faces in the upcoming council for this coming year. And we are going to be having a honor song. We have two of the candidates who are here tonight that were victorious. Again, I have to say unofficially until the counts are certified by the Rosebud Sioux Tribe Election Committee. But again, we do have from Spring Creek is Verlin Walking Eagle, and also we have from Two Strike Community, Ivor Crow Eagle III. With that said, we oh, Wes is here. He snuck in the back door. Okay. Again, congratulations to all three of you. As a way to show respect to you and to our voters and such, we do have the Pajuta Z drum group here with Weston and Chance Jordan, who would like to sing a honor song. Okay. Everybody just please stand, remove your cover. Whoever would like to come up first, stand in front of the tally sheet here and say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Verlin Walking Eagle from Spring Creek Community, and I'd like to thank everyone that voted in the election and made your voice count. And I want to wish my mother, all my siblings are here, some of my nephews and nieces, some of the grandkids are here, some of my cousins are here, and I really want to thank my mother and my uncles that guided me, and especially my uncles. They really guided me and assisted me in so many levels, because this is a top position. You have to make hard decisions for your community and the people of the reservation. So once again, thank you, and I will do my best in the upcoming years, and I will gladly work with my community, the community officers, and all 20 communities. If you need to talk to me, just put me aside or call me. When everything is all settled in, I'll get the information out, and communication would be the clarity of my leadership also. Thank you. Oh, thank you, committee, also.
Next we have Wes Running Jr.
We're good to go. My name's Wesley Running Jr. Soldier Creek Community. First I want to say thank you to everyone tonight, RST Communications, Election Committee, everyone who tallied the votes. Big Wobi Latonka to everyone who came out and voted tonight. Good turnout. It makes my heart really full to see a lot of the support that the Yawte has for me. So, you know, it's a big role and a lot of responsibility, and it's one I'm ready to step into. I'm excited and humbled, you know, to come in and work with the incumbents and the new incoming council reps. And with that, you know, any of the outgoing council reps that
All right, coming up next we have Ivor Broigel III, Two Strike Community.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for, especially the election committee, the Rosebud Sioux Tribe, the Rosebud Tribe voters, and everybody who supported and came out, or actually just even came out and voted. I don't know everything, but I'm going to learn, I guarantee you. I'm here to work with everybody and for everybody. I come in with a clean slate and I have no agenda on just much to make the RST better. One thing that about me is that I accept constructive criticism very well, and I'm here to work with everybody. And I like to, with the voters, I like to thank them, but also like to thank the people that helped me get here. And they were a huge role in my election and my campaigning, and it was their push that kind of kept me going, regardless of everything that was going on. And that was my mom, Claudia Crow Eagle, my girlfriend, Andrea Eagle Pipe, and there's countless of other people that helped and supported in this whole campaign process. I'm always available. I'm willing to work with everybody. And my biggest thing that I stand on is the truth and transparency. I'm approachable and I'm willing to work with everybody, and let's move forward in a good way, and thank you again.
You want to say? Anybody else want to say anything this evening?
Okay, my name is Shelter Rattling-Leaf and I work for the RST Election Board. I am the chairperson. Previously I served 7 years as the admin assistant, so I know how tough this job is, and I'd like to give a big shout out to Malvin. He just popped in here and popped back out, but that man works his butt off and I'm very proud of him with 0 complaints. I'd also like to thank all our community judges. Without you guys, the elections would not happen. Our RST Vice President, Lisa Whitepipe, RST Treasurer, Wayne Boyd, the RST Secretary, Tanya Marshall. They really helped us out with feeding the last 2 elections. Automated Election Services, Burnett, Tyler, and Jacob. RST Finance staff that got all of our checks through. RST Admin Assistant Malvin. Our election board, myself, Esther, Joe, and Kelly. Our drum group, Pajuta Z, Weston, and Chance Jordan. Ken Ledoux for giving our invocation. Beverly Medicine Blanket for the awesome meal. Bernadette, Oliver, and Gayleen and Shannon, thank you very much. Our RST Koya Channel 93 staff, John, Roger, and Q. General operations, thank you, Malvin, for cleaning up after us. And all of our candidates that ran, first and foremost, for the primary and who made it to the general election, because it takes a lot of courage to put your put your name into that hat. I mean, it's a lot. And to all of our voters, thank you for coming out and voting, making your voices heard. That's very important. Next year we have another election coming up, and that will be our RST president and our vice president position, and the other 10 candidates, 10 council seats. That would include Rosebud, Antelope, and so forth. That'll be a big election, so start thinking about it now. You have less than a year to think about that kind of move. But yes, thank you everybody, and have a good night. Have a safe Rosebud Fair.
Thank you, Sky. All right, with that, everybody, we're going to wrap things up here down at the Tribal Council Chambers. We thank everybody, as Kyra said, and acknowledged this evening. So with that said, we say thank you, and we'll send it back up to Jeff Z. Yeah, Jeff Z. Thanks, Jeff, for stepping up. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night.